Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 out of 1,000.
And we got the shit. He like almost a cast member already.
He about to
Marlon.
be right.
Marlon in the building. He ain't planning on talking, but he joined us anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. You know, Happy New Year's to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Happy New Year.
First episode of the new year. Let's get it cracking, man. Lots to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get right to it, man. We coming off of Monday Night Football, man. And
was it an event?
Definitely. You know, it lasted a quarter, less than a quarter.
Yeah, shit. Buffalo got the ball. I mean,
how they gonna finish it?
I don't know.
They don't know. They basically what they doing is kind of letting this week play out. And then if certain scenarios work out where they won't have to play, they're not gonna play.
Oh yeah, they both in there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what's basically the NFL is waiting for.
So, you know, I'm sure everybody in the world know already, but so I'm sure the whole world know already. Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? First quarter game against the Bengals, big game, pivotal game when it comes to playoff season and all that. On a routine play, made a tackle, little chest impact. You know, nothing we ain't seen
at all. It wasn't even
got up, bounced up like he must have felt something right there. You know what I'm saying? Like and then collapsed right back to the ground.
Yeah.
And you know, went unconscious. He wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't. What they call it, responsive.
Responsive, right.
They had to give him CPR on the field. You know, very emotional. You know, we see injuries all the time in sports, but we don't ever see somebody come close to losing their life. You know what I'm saying? And he in critical condition right now. Still, there's been no real updates.
No.
You know, but his vitals at least are a little steady, I guess. But condolences to all the Bills fans, all the Bills players, organization, and Damar Hamlin's family and all that. You know what I'm saying? They was at the game.
Right, yeah. His family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, young kid, 24, I believe. So just to have something happen like that, like you said, it was a routine special teams play. Made the tackle. It wasn't even like a hard hit or nothing like that. You know, he made the tackle, got up, and,
had a heart attack.
Basically, yeah. Had a heart
just
attack.
Like that.
Just like that. It happened. It just looked so crazy. Like I said, watching it live and stuff like that. I didn't think too much of it. I just thought,
Yeah, it ain't look that crazy.
Yeah, it didn't look crazy till you start hearing more and more of the news. That's why certain stuff, like when people start talking, like you got to wait to see what it really was before you start talking. Of course, everybody loves and wants to watch football, but you got to see what the injury is about,
Yeah, and this injury was beyond just all right, get him out the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
we could finish this game. This was basically, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's still fighting, but basically them players witnessed death. You know what I'm saying? They said they brought him back to life a couple times on the field.
Said twice, yeah,
so them players witnessed death, so that hit you a different way. Like, can't nobody really play. Like, it's people that, get really, like, sick when they see shit like that. And, even going to a funeral, people not fond of that. And that might be a lot lighter than what just happened right there, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
It was unexpected because you don't really see that, especially on national TV, and especially and nobody really knew what was going on. I didn't even really know. I seen on Facebook somebody made a post, so I ran to Twitter real quick and just see what was trending during the game, or whatever. And I clicked on the name, and it showed the video, and I seen it. I was like, "Ooh, that ain't good."
Right. Like I said, I was watching it live, and like I said, once they showed the replay back. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like I said, it just looked crazy. Like you said, you don't know the severity of the injury. Like nobody knew. You know what I mean? So they started talking 5 minutes in. Like, all right, we're going to a commercial. We'll be back. And then, that lasted a half an hour. And they was like, they don't know if they're going to play, you know what I mean, play the game, which they end up, suspending the game to further notice. But, yeah, it was crazy.
So
sure.
I know they professionals. You know what I'm saying? So that when the next time they come out to play, I know they're going to play hard. But it kind of had me thinking, like, is it, you think how many players you think gonna have that in the back of their head? Why they gonna pull up on hits and all that? It make you think about like why beyond whiplash and stuff. Why they took out crackbacks? Like crackbacks look different now. Like you don't want to see nobody not looking get smashed in the chest like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I want to see it. You know, throw that flag.
Yeah, throw a flag, right.
Yeah,
But
they go to the flat with.
Yeah, like you said, just talking about injuries in general. Like I said, my son 3, and I told him like, yeah, you know, I was like, he hurt. He was like, why they all standing? Like, I was like, nah, he got hurt. I said, that's why your mama don't want you to play football.
Mm-hmm. No, mama never wants
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff happens.
But it's weird. That's
physical contact.
It's such a freak act because it make you think of John Q.
Right.
That kid was playing baseball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing really, just running. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I hate that movie, but
it's a great movie though.
Yeah. Nah, but you know, I hear what you're alluding to. It could be anything that you're doing. Something like that can happen. You know, it's gonna have to really be a sport because, like you said,
What happened?
he took the hit and it just happened that way. So
Pritchard Cologne, which was crazy because earlier that day I seen a video going around of because Pritchard Cologne name been in the trending a little bit. Maybe his video been getting around or whatever, his story.
Okay.
But I seen a video. Maybe it's because of this video. Deontay Wilder was like at a press conference. And he was very emotional and crying. He was like, basically, like, he was talking about this kid. He's a Puerto Rican boxer.
the boxer dude, right?
Yeah, and he was going, nice. And got hit back of the head and messed him up crazy. Can't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't box no more. And he was crying like, yo, you don't understand what it take for us to get into that ring and what it to do what we do. Like, we really risking our lives. Like,
facts. Even the one boxer that died that way, same way too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Went to the hospital after fighting and died. You know what I mean? From the injuries and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Just recently that happened. Actually.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. So you never know, man. But like I said, our prayers and Damar Hamlin and his family and stuff like that for sure.
Nah, definitely. His charity, they had a goal of hitting 2,500. That shit up to 3-point-something million right now.
Keep going, right? And let's keep going.
For his charity.
It's just for his charity, yeah. He was just doing a regular charity for toys for the kids, and like you said, the goal was just 2,500 just to help out, and so it's up to like I said, over 3 million, and still counting for sure. But that's all fine and dandy. But we want him to pull through this. You know what I'm saying?
What you think? What you think what you think it is about this Bengals field though, man? This is the 4th time a serious.
Antonio Brown joined him.
Antonio Brown, perfect. Mm-hmm. He was the first one.
I used to love perfect.
Then it was Ryan Shazier.
That happened there.
That happened there.
One of my favorite players in college history.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, paralyzed.
That's crazy.
And then what was the third one?
Did he?
Nah, he ain't come back.
Earlier this year, Tua.
Tua was
on that field too.
Tua was on that field
when he was throwing West Side up.
I don't know. Spooky over there in Cincinnati.
They the only stadium too that got an outdoor training facility. The only two,
outdoor what?
Outdoor training
facility.
Like they practice outside.
Train for the elements too. I don't know. They wild for that. I don't know. Cincinnati might be jigs, man. Just, do a couple.
They need to build a new stadium.
Do a couple extra Hail Marys. You know what I'm saying, before you go and play for sure, huh?
Cincinnati, the city ain't got no bread.
No bread.
Probably not. Well, they made it to the Super Bowl last year. Maybe they got a little.
You talking about I thought you were talking about bread, literally like eating bread.
Nah,
you talking about money? Nah, they won the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's it. Cincinnati's close to Cleveland, though, right?
They went to it.
They close to Cleveland, right? Ain't Cincinnati and Cleveland close
Ohio,
to
Ohio?
It's right there, right? Yeah,
Cleveland got
Ohio.
fans, though.
Cleveland got
diehard.
They got decent fans over there. I ain't gonna say crazy, but they got decent fans in Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland. You know what I mean? That's the only shout out they're gonna get because Donovan Mitchell put 71 on our head top last night, man.
You said that? Nah, that's
bong.
Yeah,
I made sure I said that to you.
That was wild.
The Bulls fan.
Yeah, you say I ain't posting nothing on fan podcast on IG and Twitter. Anytime it gets no love, but
nigga drops everything.
I ain't getting no posts. I control my page, goddamn.
You can't put your Bulls fandom.
Hey man, I put everybody else, but if something happened to my Jets, Yankees, or Bulls, ain't nothing good up.
Man, 71, 11, and 8 though. Man.
No, shout out. I like Mitchell as a player. He's a good player.
I'm just saying, shout that out. Like, come on.
They run.
That's a different stat line.
No, listen, that's a crazy.
The stat lines this season been crazy. Luka just had the 60, 20, and 10 last week.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I heard.
All I know is if the Joker, shout out to Joker. Yeah, I like him as a player. He's probably in my top 5 as players to like to watch. You know what I'm saying? I respect him more than a lot of people do because a lot of people be like, he don't deserve the MVP. But if Luka can't win an MVP, there's something wrong. Because you take Luka off the goddamn Mavericks, they Houston,
They
respectfully.
going for it.
Like, they trash, for real. If you take Luka off that team, man, Luka is special, man. And like I said, and like I be posting from time to time on Twitter and be like, listen, man, it might not look ugly. I mean, it might not look pretty. It might not have all the highlights, but when you look up, this nigga got 36, 11, 12 on your head, and they up 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Or they'll come back. Like last night, you know what I'm saying? Cause, I be doing my little thing that I was watching. Like, he had 10 at halftime. This nigga ended up with 37. Nigga had 20. He had 20 in the third, and they came back from a 10-point lead.
You talking about Joker, right?
Nah, I'm talking about Luka.
Oh, Luka. Oh.
Nah, Joker, listen, is just special. Like, he's gonna get the in a minute. He's gonna get the Jordan and the LeBron's type shit. They're gonna be so used to the numbers, they not gonna vote for him.
Right, because his shit similar. He be 40 and 22.
Joker's
just 3 weeks ago, he had 40, 20, and 10.
Joker,
like
man,
that.
Joker.
Pass too. He elite passing.
Nah, he can pass. Listen, man.
He be like,
He could pass. Yeah, he be doing his thing, man.
Like Bogut used to.
Nah, Bogut ain't touching him though. I feel you though, but Bogut ain't touching
you
him.
see how he punked Aaron Gordon though?
Huh?
You see how he punked Aaron Gordon though in the press conference?
Which one?
Aaron Gordon said when he had the dunk, he dunked. I think it's the same game, 40
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He had the crazy dunk, and he in the press conference bragging and shit like, "Yeah, my shit was fly." You know what I'm saying? I seen him, and all you hear is see his Joker pull up. Yo, you done? Come on. Like and he's like trying to get his shit off while he was walking away like that.
Like he walking away. Yeah, I got it done. Yeah.
Follow me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe.
Yeah, Joker that dude. Right.
Aaron Gordon got bars too. He got videos stuff.
Aaron Gordon?
Y'all seen his music?
Nah.
Corny? Nah, shout out to Aaron Gordon.
Nah, shout out to Aaron Gordon. Hey, you come on the show though, man. You get them bars, got balanced perspective, man, for you. Come mess with us and talk about some little basketball, huh?
Drop a little 16.
Hey, he still do though.
Who the best NBA rapper?
People would say Lillard.
That's what I'm about to say. I can't even think of a lot, so I just say Lillard. You know what I'm saying?
Lillard, Miles Bridges. He just said Aaron Gordon made music.
Definitely not.
Nah, I heard somebody fuck with him.
I heard somebody too. Right, Miles Bridges.
I seen some of his.
D-Wade got a verse I heard. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, well, obviously went platinum, but I heard this is a trash though.
We good.
Like
I said, Dame and my Shepherd be doing this thing. Like I said, Dame Lillard. It was somebody else that said they was rapping too, but
Yeah, I can't think of nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. What you think? Huh?
He NFL. Cole Beasley.
No, Cole.
Y'all heard
White boy Cole Beasley. I like Cole Beasley. Is he back with the Bills, right?
I think he
He
came
back with the Bills,
Maybe,
right?
I don't know if he's
Or
still
Dallas.
there. He
Nah,
went
it's the
somewhere.
Bills, right?
I don't know if he's still there though.
He signed with somebody back though.
I think it's the Bills.
The Bills back?
Yeah, I think it's the Bills.
Okay.
He signed with somebody, but yeah. But like I said, NBA been hot. Like I said, Lakers getting back.
I'm about to say LeBron's been hot like a motherfucker.
Man, Brian trying to make him get a trade, something.
They need to. I don't know. He talking about he want to ride it out, trying on the Dame Lillard
To
shit.
win with this
Nah,
team,
fuck
I'm
that.
gonna have to drop 40 every night.
And he's still not winning.
Nah, he dropping 40.
Now they winning when I'm dropping them points.
I hate seeing him lose.
Like I said,
He
he got.
roll 40, so we gonna see what he do.
Nah, he been averaging like the last 10 games over 30 or some shit like that.
He said 30 ain't enough. He gonna have to drop 40.
Right, he got to drop 40. Right, he had no choice.
Yeah, I see what shit was like.
only had two
They were talking about he
double-digit
hitting.
scores.
First of all, I don't think anything LeBron says is hitting that retirement right now. I don't care what he say.
What? Hell no.
Nigga look
You know what I'm
the
saying?
best
Somebody
shape
was just trying to get some
last
flips.
3 years.
Listen,
He
man.
look
Look,
better shape than last year.
Yeah,
Listen,
he
man.
balling.
I need just like when they be talking about that Brady shit. I'm not gonna put no time limit on LeBron.
Brady just dropped
That man-
432.
He looked unstoppable.
That man is gonna be. He gonna play as long as he wants to, LeBron, man.
Honestly, he's still 18. You seen that video his wife posted on New Year's, whatever? He was playing 2K. I mean,
Yeah.
he was playing Madden.
Nah.
He was like he looked like a little ass kid still.
Right, Hey man, listen, man. I'm about to be 40, man. I don't feel 40. You know what I'm saying? It's all on how you feel, man. You feel me? Niggas gonna do what they gonna do regardless.
He's like, I was just in Atlanta.
Right. He like, I did all
I gotta
this.
get my shit back.
Right. He's like, I gotta get, I need my
Ohio State
time.
lost.
Basically, he's like, I just need my time. Like, shit.
So Ohio State lost.
Right.
I gotta get my lick back, man. What you
Right.
talking about?
That's a fact.
I
That
know
too.
he's gonna ball out on Charlotte.
He was
Charlotte?
ass in Madden though. I don't think he really played that game. He looked at ass. He ain't do nothing in that kick return.
Nah. LeBron be playing. He probably got that bitch on the hardest shit. They be playing. LeBron a gamer though is what I'm saying though.
Hey, Brian, when he went against the Bobcats,
Oh yeah, you know the Hornets. Yeah, you know the Hornets. Yeah, he always play hard against Jordan team. Jordan in the stands, man.
I ain't never.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Throw that many fadeaways ever.
It's a love-hate relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? They love each other, but it's so competitive.
Dirt moves now. Y'all should be watching LeBron, bro.
Nah, he's
doing the one leg.
Yeah. That's why.
He trying to get the old man moves. So the niggas really
because
might as well.
Right, they can't stop with that. See, Dirk said the same shit. Like, yeah, that's what I said. That's why Dugan shit don't be looking like pretty, but that bitch go in.
Unstoppable, man.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, LeBron and them doing their thing, man. Boston, you know what I mean, doing their thing. Early MVP.
Brooklyn
Tatum.
doing their thing. Brooklyn went all the way back up.
Shout out to
the Lakers
Brooklyn.
playing good, whatever, but they still like way down there. Like they
no, but like, yeah. But that's that's nobody really.
Brooklyn was shot their way to the top.
Right, nobody really like. As far as Lakers, like they borderline playoff team. You know what I'm saying?
AD was the MVP though.
But Brooklyn, like if they could put it together, they can do something. Like everybody always said that.
Yeah, that's great.
And now, come on, Kyrie's in different ball.
He Air Crocs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Kyrie go off. They should be in the finals.
Yeah, with their team, because they're low key. They got a good team. Like overall, Joe Harris, Curry over there. You know what I'm saying? Curry over there, Claxton over there. They got your boy that hit for like 40 in the bubble from the Pacers.
Yeah. Is he playing now?
Yeah, he healthy. He back playing.
Okay.
I forgot his name though. You know what I'm talking about though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he nice. He can score. He a bucket.
What's his name?
They got the
forgot his name.
I don't respectfully the Chinese dude or whatever they got over there. He be shooting threes.
Out of 57%.
Yeah, he shoot threes.
57%.
Nah, he be shooting. He wet over there. That's what I'm saying. They got some shooters.
Pause.
And then, right. And then Ben Simmons, you know what I'm saying, whenever he do his thing. So, yeah, Brooklyn. But the two dogs are doing their thing. KD doing his thing.
Like he the next.
Who, Claxton?
One. Yeah, two-way player.
He's the hustle guy. You know, he put the tip in. Paul.
So they Bruce Brown this year? Who Bruce Brown play for?
Oh, no. Bruce Brown ain't coaching somewhere? Bruce Brown sound like a coach now. He sound like a coach
last year.
He sound like
get all the rebounds and shit.
Nah, he sound like
he with the Bucks.
He should be a coach.
Yeah,
I think he old.
Right.
He mad old.
He went to the Bucks, I think.
He look old.
Yeah, he look old. Fact.
He
look old though. Right. I think he with the Bucks though. That's why I say that's a coach name to me. Don't sound like a coach though. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. We was talking about Ohio State real quick. We mentioned it real quick.
Yeah.
This is the college football Final Four, man.
Final Four.
Playoff. College football playoff. That's the official name.
Playoffs?
You know what I'm saying? But it was TCU versus Michigan and Georgia versus Ohio State. And this was an impressive weekend of college football.
Yo.
I ain't watched. Them games was the shit, yo.
Yeah, I ain't watched as much college in a long time.
Yo,
no cap.
The Michigan TCU game was 20-6 at halftime, and they together scored 44 points in the third quarter.
Boy, 44.
And the final score was 51-46,
something like that. Yeah. TCU pulled it off, man. The upset. Yo. I like the TCU with the points, man.
Yeah, I didn't want to say, because my pop's a Michigan fan.
Right.
I didn't want to say it during the game. I almost did, but I stopped myself. Yeah. I was like, yo, Johnny was saying something about watch out for TCU.
Right.
But I was like, because every time something happened, like TCU, because
they was letting them in the game. They was still keeping them in the game.
Yeah, so I was like, I didn't want to say it yet because they might jinx them.
Exactly.
Whatever.
I said the same thing.
He was saying it during the game. I guess they were saying it during the broadcast. I wasn't really listening. I was just watching.
Right.
Yo, TCU was surprisingly, they were bigger than Michigan.
Pause.
That's why I did like a natural pause.
Yeah. Nah, like I said, TCU, yeah.
That's some country boys.
Right.
Like, for real. And it made sense when he said, I was like, yeah, they Texas. Yeah.
Texas
they get the first dibs on what don't go to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Or Texas University. You know.
Right. And Michigan
look big in the Big Ten.
Yeah. I would say TCU is bigger, like I said, all the way around. And Michigan to get the better talented players, if you get me. Probably the running back is better than TCU, but
technical wise.
That's what I'm saying. More talent wise, but
Nah, they
You
be
add
more,
the line.
They be more fundamental wise, like Michigan, Ohio State.
You add the line and everything.
Ohio State
different though.
When
Maybe
Urban
more.
Meyer came through, he changed everything up.
Right.
But Michigan and they're more like known for like the rough and tough and just hit the hole, one cut. That's more technical to me. That's robot style. Like TCU, they get them dogs. Like they wild. Like they just gonna run through everything. They like you ain't gonna catch them. You ain't gonna take. It's gonna take multiple yards.
Right. But that's why I said
like
more
a
like.
bull in a China
That's why I
shot.
said more like it might be more skilled. But like you said, they get the rug dogs that's gonna run over, like you said, run you over and just like you said, got that home cooking like.
That was their backup running back. It was
like
looking
different.
like it was looking like Canandaigua versus East in the sectional game.
See, but the
running back just boom hit the hole. Gone. You can't
Right,
catch
right.
me, and if you do, I'ma just stiff arm you or something. You little.
Facts.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
he
Like
was the backup.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like the top 6, 7 teams I might watch. You know what I mean? Shout out Notre Dame. We did.
But that wide receiver, Lil Fitzgerald.
What TCU?
TCU.
Yeah,
He's sick.
nah.
Because
nice.
I didn't know him. He had that 74 yards,
nice.
and I'm like. This time I'm listening, and they like, oh, he's 6'5", 250, and runs a 4.4. I'm like, they talking like talking, about him like he a top pick about to come up, and they was like, yeah, he done won.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. And that's what I'm saying. Well, like it don't look crazy, but like you said, you throw that rock, you go touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And like I said,
me of Larry Fitz in the Super Bowl.
Right. And like I said though, too, at the same time is, I watched a couple of Michigan games and this was their same style. What I mean by that is they let some teams, get the lead on them. And they play comeback all year. Like they'll come back in the second quarter, third quarter. But when you playing against a team that's in same imperial as you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And they still try to come back, but TCU, you know what I mean? And that's what TCU stamped their approval by beating Michigan because they were the last one and they lost the last game of the season.
Yeah, and you was telling me,
don't
even look at that.
I was like,
some bullshit.
I was like, yeah, but they fought hard that game and I was a rival. You know what I'm saying? You see Kansas State beat whoever they played. Then they beat Alabama. Or Alabama beat them.
Nah, they played somebody. They beat the SEC team.
They beat the team though, right? That's what I'm saying.
SEC was like 1-4 at some one point. Like,
shout out to Tulane for being USC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Tulane. Last second.
That game was crazy. Like I said, the Heisman Trophy winner out there. He did his thing. I respect his game, whatever.
You the Heisman Trophy winner. You got to win that game.
Yeah, man. Shit, if you only got 11 seconds left after you get that rock.
Hey, I don't care.
And he almost got it.
He shouldn't have been in that predicament in the first place.
That's defense, though, giving up them points, though.
Still, you should have been.
Shit, you put up what? How much points they put up? 40, 50 points? Like, you're supposed to win.
40-something, but...
You're supposed to win.
What I was saying?
You're supposed to win.
The only one on the Heisman shit that did win was the old cat from Georgia. And
they supposed to lose
drunk
too.
I was drunk, so I didn't catch the end of that game. But I saw the highlights. When I seen the score, I was like, "Oh shit, Georgia won." That's how I get that game look. That tell you how that game looked.
Right.
But I got drunk and I missed the end of this shit.
Oh shit!
I never thought Ohio State was gonna beat Georgia. I'm like, how is they sticking with Georgia?
They was whooping their ass at one point.
I think it's the layoff.
Nah, I thought they would. I thought it would be actually how it was though, because Georgia's another one of them teams, man. You look. And Georgia is such a big school, they have to play some small schools. And you'd be like, Georgia winning 10-0 at halftime against this motherfucking Division III school.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? They win them ugly games. They
don't play up to their time.
Yeah, that's what exactly. So I was like, Ohio State is that they can put up that offense and they got some defense. I'm like, and
I don't feel like
they was putting that offense on them.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
They ain't as strong as like last year's team.
Yeah, so I think, hey man. I think TCU can do something. They got the
thing is, Georgia.
They got that fire behind. They got
Georgia lost a lot of players.
They similar in size. Yeah, a lot of Georgia players injured. A lot of
went to the
number 0, the tight end. He went out that game.
Mm-hmm. But you got to think, Marvin Harrison Jr. went out too for Ohio State, right?
Yeah, when he got hit. He got
that's when he got that concussion. Right? Shout out to the players that Jerry Rice son, USC.
You got to start playing?
Like the one UFC wide receiver I think is sitting out for the draft, I think. Or got injured. I don't know which one. But Jerry Rice's son came in. I didn't even know it was his son either. He came in there like he like a third like string wide receiver, but he came in there, he was catching that rock. And he made good a play on the
Frank Gorson went crazy too for Southern, right?
Yeah.
Southern University, he had like 315 yards. So
he went nuts.
And then he was like, chill, auntie.
Yeah, he went nuts on his auntie too. Auntie all ratchet.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to the aunties. Shout
out
to the aunties in the world that going to their nephew's games,
Word, for real, because, man, they be getting...
I'm that nephew, man. That, you know what I'm saying? Uncle to go watch the game. Drake can contest, man. I went to Drake game.
Nigga came up, put that work in, got his shine. Nigga shot still his shot.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Embarrassing, but I ain't gonna lie. When you a little kid, you want somebody to make a sign for you or something, man.
Fact.
She can do it off the camera. That's
what I'm saying. Be embarrassing and shit. Before I get
right. But
now, like you know what I'm saying. Shout
out to the auntie. Shout out to everybody that go support they. You know what I mean? Family members in this athletics game.
But know your
athletics, period.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to shout out, first of us too, Pham TV. You know what I'm saying? We hit the field last year. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out Primetime Ballers. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing too. Sure. And they definitely support it. And like I said, just bring that excitement to the players. You know, I got to play a little better because somebody got an eye on me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that raised everybody talent, everybody confidence.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah, everybody say.
And that's probably how he had them 315 yards. Yeah, auntie. But in the end, hold up, auntie. Damn.
Hold up.
It's my time.
We need more of that.
Facts. But like I said, you got the national championship game, man. You got Georgia versus TCU Monday, man. Who you got?
I'm rolling with TCU.
TCU?
You think TCU rolling?
Who you got? Eddie Dre.
TCU always got defense.
Okay, that up 45 on them too.
Like playing the best of the best now.
Exactly.
All that out the window.
Exactly. I don't know, because the thing is, I'm going to take Georgia too, because Georgia, even though they was getting spanked, Georgia was moving the ball when they had.
Yeah, Georgia, like, they should win.
They
should win.
Yeah, I'm going to take Georgia in that.
As a better, I'm going to take TCU with 13.5. I just looked.
Yeah. They getting 13.5
I just
in
looked.
the national championship?
Because it might be one of them games, though, like we talking about with Georgia.
In Atlanta?
It's in, it's like you said with Atlanta. I mean, with Atlanta. It might be in Atlanta. Where it's at. It don't say it on here, but in general, though, like I said, Georgia's just one of them teams that it might be one of them games that it might be 38-17. You know what I'm saying? It might hold them back. So you never know.
On defense. I heard number 88 for Georgia was a problem, and I think number 95 won the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, they play for Georgia. They all problems.
Like, damn.
Right.
I was like, Shannon Sharp know me talking crazy about number 88 and shit.
Right. That's
number
right.
95 one? Damn.
Right. I was like,
95?
Nah, defensive player.
That's like
defensive end, I guess.
That's just like Sauce and his I forgot the dude name. I was just watching yesterday, and he won the cornerback of the year. You know what I'm saying? And him and Sauce was on the same team last year. And he won the corner. I forgot his name though. They played with Cincinnati, but he won the best cornerback of the league. And Sauce, went higher than them in the draft. So.
Oh, and they both back.
Yeah,
they both nice too.
They both balled.
Derek Stingley.
Yeah, Stingley. Yep.
Junior,
there you go.
He's beast.
He did that thing.
I thought he would.
Yeah. Now shout out to like I said.
Bad.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the NFL.
What you talking about?
Second week to the last of the season, man. Playoff implications, you know what I'm saying? All in the works, you know what I mean? Run down some scores, see y'all, man. Stop, Ben, if y'all want to talk about it for a second. We got the Cowboys beating the Tennessee Titans 27-13.
Ooh.
Got my Jets falling to
I'm a hater.
Seattle 23-6.
Geno. Revenge game. Smacked
shit.
him all in their face.
Damn, I didn't even think about that the whole time.
I did.
Nah.
I meant to watch it.
Shit was trash. Our offense did completely nothing.
Nothing. Who was your quarterback?
Mike White did it, man. We couldn't move nothing, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully Derek Carr be on the team next year. And we make stuff happen.
I want the Giants to get Derek Carr.
Nah, y'all got Daniel Jones. Y'all made the playoffs. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Do look good.
Right? Yeah, Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. Yeah, I'll take Derek Carr or Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? I'll take one of them two.
We kind of want to just cut Derek Carr too, because
Carson
Wentz came and shit to bed.
Yeah. We'll get to Washington in a minute.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
We'll get to Washington. Yeah, so my boy, like I said, man. Hopefully, listen, man. As a Jets fan, like I said, that's why I want to put my hopes all the way up. We went 6-3, you know, it's looking good. We went like a 6-game win losing streak, you feel me? So, you know, we went the wrong way. But I am happy overall with my season, man.
Yeah, y'all still had a good year.
Yeah, we had a good year, you know what I'm saying?
Played tough.
Yeah, we definitely
played tough cats.
We definitely, like you said, man, if we put up, you know, like what everybody was saying, we put up 16, 17 points, we win a lot of games.
We had like 12 quarterbacks.
Who y'all best quarterbacks?
On the roster?
Who y'all want?
It might be one that was on there. That ain't on there no more.
Yeah.
Mark Sanchez.
Who would you want to carry the team the rest of the year out of those?
Mike White got to finish. He got to finish. Like I said, he got to finish. You know what I'm saying? He got the other cat. We got the other cat came in there, did the Wildcat shit against the Jaguars. It was cool, but nah. Until Flacco was straight.
What you think about Wilson? You think he still got potential?
He got potential, but I don't know, bro.
New York
will eat you up and chew you out, though. That's the different shit.
You might even have
so technically, we don't got to keep nobody on the roster, but I mean, I would just keep him. I would keep him there. I would keep him. No, I'm talking about just as far as Zach's situation. Yeah, I just keep him there, and you know what I mean, like Derek Carr or whoever comes or Jimmy G, and see what's good. That's all.
He making that chicken, though.
Yeah. Who? Nah, they get. You gotta think the rookie contracts ain't big as they used to be. Pause. Right, okay. But you get like all that money basically up front, so it'll be a couple million. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't bad. That's when you pick up pick up them 4th year and 5th year options. Okay. That's when they get that 20-25. But yeah, keep them on there. Right. Yeah. You got the Arizona Cardinals fighting tough, man. And J.J. Watt second to last game, man.
He still play?
He announced his retirement. He announced his retirement.
Is he a full-time player right now?
No, listen, he's having a great season. That's why he's leaving on top, bro. You got to leave. He on the caliber. Listen, as a player, you know, I did play sports, but if I was, you know, like a pro level, I would want to play. I would want to retire on my own terms. I don't want the game to retire me. I want to retire the game. You know what I'm saying? And he's been one of them guys that been hurt. So it's like, damn, I'm retired when I'm hurt. So this year, you know, they're not playing good. But he's having a good year, and he announced his retirement. Yeah.
So I just want to say how ironic that he announced his retirement just a couple of days or a few days before this happened with the Bills and Hamlin.
Yeah.
And earlier this season, he had a situation where his heart actually stopped.
Right.
And he was contemplating retiring earlier. Well, he almost played like the next couple of days later.
Right.
But he said, I'm going to take that week off. They had to restart his heart.
Right, and I'm pretty sure that played in his heart,
Now he definitely like heart, I'm good.
Yeah, played in his head for real.
Now he definitely I'm good.
Like I said, he announced it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he announced it. It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it wasn't like just recently. Well, it is recently. 2 weeks. Who that? Why? That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Why he retired? Why he's still healthy? You know what I'm saying? He just had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, said she went to her first home Cardinals game. Like she's months old. You know what I mean? He just spent time with his kids and stuff like that. And go from there. Shout out to J.J. Watt, though. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing. You know what I mean?
The Watster.
Watts for sure. But they lost to Atlanta 20-19, which was a close game, though, because everybody thought, because Arizona down to like they 6th quarterback, talking about quarterback, and they didn't have no Hopkins didn't play in that game either. So that game was spooky for him.
How Atlanta rookie quarterback look? The Ritter dude.
He not looking good so far. He looked good last week. Well, I ain't gonna say good. He looked okay last week, but this week Arizona played him tough, so I don't know. But another quarterback that been playing good. He might not throw the ball a lot or throw the ball for a lot of yards, but he damn sure be running that bitch. You got Justin Fields falling to Detroit, man, 41-10. Fields had 105 rushing yards in the first quarter. He only ended up with like 121, but he had 105 in the first quarter, man.
Running for his motherfucking life. That's what he
Facts.
Detroit was like, let's just focus on stopping him.
Facts. That's what happened. And then once they did that, they like, what are we going to do? We're not going to let him run. We'll let him pass. And obviously.
That Chase Claypool trade didn't work out.
No, it's quite.
Second rounder.
You got to see what next year brings. I'll say that.
He don't know how to run routes.
You got to see what next year brings. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? He went mid-season. He went mid-season. I'm saying he went mid-season. So we'll see, though. We'll see with the Bears, though. But, you know, at least they got Justin Fields, and they got something to build on at least. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully his passing get better. But
his rushing yards is crazy this year, though. He definitely got over 1,000 rushing this year.
Think Stroud going to be better?
Yeah, he got his, going What the fuck? Can you look it up while I talk? What's the single season record for the quarterbacks?
Quarterback, probably Lamar Jackson or something.
Yeah, well, Lamar Jackson, I believe, beat Vic shit, right? A couple years ago. Mm-hmm. But I thought Fields would have it already. They was talking about he going for the record. So I just want you to look that up. What we talking about? You got Denver, man. Russell Wilson played a good game, man.
It was 12:06. Lamar Jackson.
You said 12:06?
Yep.
Okay, what field that? But yeah, like I said, Denver fall to Kansas City 27-24. Like I said, Russell Wilson played a good game. Yeah, they should have lost that game.
11:43.
11:43?
Yeah, he got that.
If he running for his life again, hell yeah, he about to get that.
He said 11:43. He said
12:06.
12:06.
Next game.
He need like 60 yards.
I'm trying to think because
he needs 60.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to say
61 yards.
Because Lamar did that like 2 years ago or last year.
2019.
2019. All right. When they added the one game, just the first year they added the one game.
I think, yeah.
See, I always add an asterisk when they got more games. You know what I'm saying? When somebody do something.
Yeah, that's why he gotta get it this game.
Right. Just like we was talking about last week episode. Check it out. We was talking about OJ running for all them yards in like 10 games. You know what I'm saying? So it's just difference,
man. It was
man.
10 games.
It was like 13.
Yeah, I'm over it. It was exaggerated a little.
2,003 yards, right?
Cool.
Something like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
In 10 games?
He did it like I said, we over exaggerating a little bit, but still wasn't 16 games, 15 games. He did it in like 4 lesser games than, you know what I mean? These cats do it now.
That's still crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And the shit is still amazing.
Run the motherfuckers over. Get out of my way, son.
Still
is
amazing.
He made it to the airport that fast.
Right. With the isotoners, nigga. What you talking about? The isotoners. But yeah. But like I said, we'll see. But Denver, like I said, Denver lost to Kansas City 27-24. They got Minnesota losing to that's Miami. Miami losing to the Pats 23-21. You know, Miami was down to their third string.
The Pats had that many wins. 8-8?
Yeah, they 8-8.
That's crazy.
Well, they got 2 against my boys. That hurt us. Especially that one with that kickoff one.
They was supposed to be out of
yeah.
That kickoff one, man. So we got heartbreakers, man. That's why I got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been having
post-traumatic stress syndrome.
I didn't know y'all had my man, Bam Knight.
Yeah.
Because they was calling him Bam. That ain't his first name. It's like Zonovan.
Yeah.
Like, he was my favorite running back out the draft.
He went undrafted. He went undrafted. Yeah, he went undrafted. Like I said, our talent-wise, evaluator's been doing good. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what's up, though. You got the Colts talking about Marlon in the building, losing to the Giants 38-10, and Giants clinching playoffs, man.
Winning streaks going into the playoffs. Get low. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying too. I was saying that I hate going back to the college football playoff and leading into the NFL playoffs. I always hate the bye week because I feel like that's the reason why it's always like how the Giants win they shit because they just momentum rolling. You know what I'm saying? And
playoffs.
The college football playoffs, they take a whole month off before they play.
That's
that
why
shit.
I think Georgia was kind of light early. You know what I mean? They just jump out.
Mm-hmm. And in football, like, you take that bye, man. You got to go in with momentum. Like, I want to see what happens with the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Eagles the storyline.
The Eagles too.
You got the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts got to play this week.
Right, like you said, you know what I mean? Talking about the Philly lost to the Saints 20-10 without Jalen Hurts. Like you said, they're in a pivotal game this week. They got to win basically to get that home field advantage.
Yeah,
so we'll see, man.
And they playing the Giants, right? No, who they playing?
Yeah,
the Giants.
Yeah, divisional rivals.
That's the only game.
I don't think the Giants need anything.
They don't. But
they don't, right?
They're gonna try to bust that head.
No, the Philly will win this week's game because Brian Dable is an old school style coach, and he's sitting the players. And he's sitting the players out.
Who
this week? Brian Dable.
He is.
Yeah, he said it. He's the old school.
Team?
Yeah, he's the old.
I don't be knowing the coach's name.
No, he's the old. He's the old. Going from the Bills.
He went to. Did you know UOR or something? He
went somewhere like that, but. He was the Bills' offensive coordinator, and he got hired by the Giants this offseason.
Okay.
His first season, he made the playoffs. He changed Daniel Jones and that offense around. So, but no, I read that and heard it. And he's supposed to sit all the players. They said he old school. That's why I said the old school.
He just made a mistake. This ain't the old school no more.
Bro, yeah, you gotta get.
So he
gave him a buy in deserve
Daniel
it.
Jones.
He gave him a buy in deserve it.
So I wouldn't have said him.
So he sat him. You know what I'm saying?
My boys could win, right?
Oh
and
wait,
still
we
make
still
it,
got
right?
So
Tyrod Taylor.
get into this next game. You got the Washington Commanders losing to Cleveland 24-10.
Yeah, what I say, we could still win.
No,
like
so-
we can still get in there if we win, right?
No, I know your name Rivera.
Detroit ended y'all.
I know your name Rivera. Seattle did.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I know your name Rivera.
So the Jets.
So it was like, yeah. No, it's actually no, my bad. It was Green Bay. Green Bay won, and the Giants was out. No,
we can't
watch this
Green
out.
Bay.
I don't think.
Ron Rivera had that. We could. He had that moment.
Green Bay record 7-8.
Nah, I think they 8-8 now too.
They
That's
trash.
crazy.
Huh?
Did they play
came back.
Detroit last year?
Last game of the season. That's for the division, I
Safe
believe.
stated. Yo, that's the game of the week right
Detroit
there.
versus Green Bay.
Oh,
Sunday night
They put up-
football
they put
for the
up Sunday
last
night?
game
Oh,
of the
we
season.
lit.
Detroit versus Green Bay.
Oh shit.
The last game of the season for the playoffs.
I got Detroit.
Well, I think Detroit can still.
whatever on
I think Detroit can still get in
Bay
somehow.
like that.
But Green Bay, if Green Bay wins, they get in for sure. But yeah,
We gonna need the real Aaron Rodgers.
Major
Sometime.
Tutty. How you feel about Major Tutty?
I don't know what it is.
That's your new mascot, man.
Ain't nobody worried about that. Who the hell cares
How you
about
feel
a
about
mascot?
him, man? You didn't even see the picture.
Man, I ain't seeing it.
Here you go. Because y'all was called the Hogs for the offensive line. It's basically a pig.
Hey, yo, this team don't make
Redskin
sense.
to pigskin.
Yeah,
team-
pigskin, but it was called the Hogs for the
This
offensive
team
line.
don't make sense, though. Like, this is a
Why would
big...
you have a dog?
It should have been the Warhogs. It should have been the Warhogs.
Yeah, he dumb
That
as
would make
hell.
sense.
Oh yeah.
And put a fucking
like I
army
said-
fatigue on them.
Right. It
and
was
shit.
the Hogs.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I
Like,
said, in the 80s, the offensive line was called the Hogs. Because, you know, they was...
that's why you be seeing fans in the crowd to be having no noses and
pig
shit.
noses. Yeah, that's why. So,
That's trash.
y'all 0 for like 3 on
Yo,
shit this year.
I seen the Keenan.
Literally.
I seen the Keenan and the Kevin Hart. Y'all be seeing the videos on YouTube.
Which one?
Where they wrapped up the year or whatever. Just like they was just like sitting like this,
Nah,
just talking about random shit.
Uh-huh.
It was like, this is the future. This is what's gonna happen in the next whatever years, whatever. And it was like Elon Musk gonna buy the Commanders and change the name back to the Redskins.
Nah, Elon just lost some billions. So you got Bezos. He gonna buy it, right? It's Bezos, right?
What?
That's the Amazon, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna buy y'all. He's gonna buy y'all though. So.
He might change the shit too.
No, he gonna change. I think whoever comes in is cleaning the fucking house. They gonna change the name
They
back.
gonna be like, this shit is dumb.
They gonna.
And they was gonna be like, yo, we is gonna change it to the War Hogs, right? Not the Warts Hogs, the War Hogs,
Yeah.
right? And then that motherfucking pig, give him some muscles, and then put a army fatigue on him with some boots, and then we good out here, like,
Right.
and put a fucking earring and like a hoop earring and shit, like,
Right.
Get some fatigue uniform.
Facts. And then
just don't put nothing on his face.
Right. Just don't try to tat it up and nothing. They might do the little black shit. Black shit on the side.
Exactly. Don't
You gonna do it?
do
Just
it.
don't have a pig as your damn mascot in football.
It's gonna be a War Hog.
But like you said, it's a Warhawk, so it's different. It could be like Bebop and Rocksteady, like shit. Like
It's gonna have a mustache. You know what I'm saying?
Boars.
Everything.
Yeah.
Washington Boars.
Nah, they said Warhawks. Nah, Warhawks was tough.
That's what it is, right?
And they got
Wild
to
boar.
redo that Sean Taylor thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they definitely. Yo,
Washington
look down in Dallas. I know you don't like Dallas, but you seen that
Washington
Dirk,
bacon.
that Dirk Nowitzki,
That Dirk
statue?
Nowitzki's fire.
That's how you do it.
Washington neck bones.
They said they got the same shoes that he beat the Heat in. But
Right, yeah.
fuck
They got
that.
all the features.
That's how you. That's a statue.
Right.
Whatever you try to do, that ain't shit.
Listen, man, it's people that, like I said, regular damn places and museums.
you
got
might as well
better shit than
donate
that.
that shit to Pham TV.
Right, you might as well.
Tyler
put Evans right there.
Haneke should be the mascot.
Tyler Heineke.
That's funny looking nigga. Malcolm in the middle.
Yo,
Flash.
it might make sense. It make no more sense than what that fucking shit is.
That nigga like the little nigga in the salt box. More in the salt box. The umbrella.
Yo, man. But yeah, like I said, man, yeah. Hopefully I get bought and motherfuckers change everything.
Everything, yo. I don't
Everything.
care. Like, I don't care if they put it back to the football team for a year because they gotta get their merch
Even
right
football
again.
team was fine, man. Like
But I'm saying that's a crutch though. They got leftover merch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go back to the football team. We gonna burn all this shit, the Commander shit, and
Just
then
gotta
we
give-
gonna change this shit.
you
We
to
helped
helped
cool
burn it.
shit.
We already burned them. Shout out to the Giants. You mean? We all
no, they gotta do ship it overseas like they do everything else.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're gonna do. But
That's why you got Super Bowl champs, Cincinnati Bengals t-shirts.
I seen an oyster farmer
across the country.
I seen an oyster farmer wearing a Usain Bolt track jersey. Like,
hey man.
Like for real, I was like, that shirt old as hell. Like,
Facts. Yeah.
Hey, I know he ain't buy that at no store. He living on the water. Like, he an oyster farmer.
Right.
Like,
He made.
That shit Mike got his autograph, but it wore out.
Or yo, you seen John Morant gave a kid some autographed shoes, and the next day it was at the resale joint.
Was it?
Oh yeah, that's a smart ass kid.
Then he went put on the resale shit. Word.
And they knew because he had the autograph on it.
Yeah. Word. Oh man.
How you feel?
Mine should have held it till you won championship.
How you feel though? If you felt sorry for the kid, he crying and shit. So you, oh man, come on, man, snap you up. Here, take my shoe. I would for you. How you feel?
I would did some new shit. I would sold it to myself for like a high price. Then held it.
Nah, the kid sold that shit on the
Yeah. As the kid, I would sold it to myself. Like somebody bought it for like a lot. Then resold it again. John Morant won the championship.
Listen, man, that's why I hang with different people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why it works out, man.
Wait to the Hall of Fame, bro.
This guy right here, he thinks
definitely going.
He thinks different.
You know what I'm saying?
He thinks different for sure.
You gotta get that price up.
There's too much scamming going on in the world, man.
Right. So he thinks different.
It's too easy to scam.
Nah, but yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't care. That's fucked up.
That was the Ja ones too.
That's fucked up. I think it's fucked up.
The Kyrie duplicate.
Because
they
he
the ones?
Yeah.
The Ja ones.
I wouldn't have sold the ones.
And he sold it quick.
Next day.
Like I said, I don't care. Listen,
I
don't care. You a kid, all right?
And you got the video?
You a kid.
Picture, all that.
You a kid. I don't mind if you sell it. Like I won't, but not the next day. Like give yourself a couple years. Wait till you get a teenager. You want to go to college?
Word.
Like you said, Ja gonna play the next 10 years.
You got a name that's just gonna.
So imagine, right? So imagine let's say that's Iverson as his 4th, 5th year.
That's Iverson.
And then Iverson is his 10th year. Obviously, yesterday's price isn't today's price. But people don't think that way, though.
I expect him to get a jumper that fast. He pulling up.
Nah, he fucking nice. He need to stop trying to dunk on niggas, though.
No, he
I'm talking about just like we always say, though.
Niggas are scared of that.
No, like we said, though. We want a nigga to get hurt.
Looked up at him once, like,
right.
That nigga got blood. He was scared.
Probably Porter that
nigga
retarded.
He was scared.
Which I was like, he was the Bulls, though. I know he was the Bulls. But yeah, he just need, like we always say, we want him just landing. You know what I'm saying? Just don't want him to fuck his knee up or nothing like that. Shout out to Ja Morant. But that's fucked up though. You got to keep it for a couple years, unless it's some Aaron Judge shit where you got to put it up. But that's a grown man though.
Right. But
and he caught it. Like that's different.
So you know.
So Judge would have came and said, "Oh, hey man, you know what I mean? Thanks."
But the thing is that that kid didn't do shit. The parents was like, man.
Yeah. It was the parents. It was the parents.
How much can we get for these children? Man? We need to pay some bills.
Have the shoes. Ja Morant.
Right.
I knew. So all his kids, all his friends.
That's a fact though. The kid was crying.
Yeah,
but
the kid crying
they was
now.
like, listen, you can get anything you want though. You can get anything you want though. It's Ja Morant or get anything you want.
How much they go?
They not about to get that kid shit. They
you gotta get that kid.
They about to pay some bills.
Yeah.
No, that too. Yeah, I'm paying some
buy
bills.
some
Or
pizza.
then they gonna go on a
be
trip
happy.
with the kid. They gonna take the kid to France. Like that's how I go to France.
They
Go
going
to
to
Disney
France.
World.
They gave me $700 for the food. They did not know.
They ain't going to France. The parents.
They
gonna
did
act
not
like
know
he
what
want
the
to
hell
go.
they had. That shoe reseller was like, I'll give you $200.
Yeah, like I want to go to Six
Look,
Flags.
they worth $180. I can give you $20 more than what they worth.
Nah, he got more than $200.
What did he get?
Man,
I don't think he got more than like
No,
$1,000.
You go to the pawn shop, they be like, oh, 55 inch, I give you $40.
Yo,
Man, get the fuck out my face.
Right.
Like,
fuck the pawn shops.
I
man.
buy that TV. That
Yo,
thing sold.
Whatever you do, like I said, appliances, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But
they gonna be like,
if you got some jewelry, do not ever in your life try to go pawn that shit.
nah.
Well, if it ain't your jewelry,
No, that's different. Even with that, you better go to somebody and try to sell it before you go to a pawn.
yeah, for sure.
Cause them motherfuckers get you a penny to a fucking $10 type
Ain't
shit.
no real gold out here for real.
Word. A penny to $10, that should be
That
retarded.
shit's from the 90s.
That's why all my shit is old. A lot of my shit is old.
Yeah. You
I got the old shit. But I traded to get the Cuban. That's what I did. I traded all my old shit and I flipped and bounced it, had a couple dollars and got the big joint. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm. I got the Cuban tattoo.
Yeah,
That's
he got
all
a
I
Cuban.
did.
He got a Cuban tattoo.
Economic,
you know,
frugal.
100 something bucks.
Hey, it's 100 proof. It's 100 carat, man. It's 100
Take
proof.
it all. You go in the shower.
Well, I don't got to take it off when I go to the shower. None of that.
Right. That's why, like a couple years ago, I was like, I gotta start wearing something. Shit.
Yo, if I'm getting married, bitch, you get the tattoo rings. You get no diamonds. No diamonds. Like some Cuban scrolls.
Cuban scrolls. Oh shit.
Damn.
He can't do that.
You can't even get a couple diamonds, man. Damn.
Oh, yeah, you can get the VSS. What's the
no lab? You gotta get the lab diamonds, man. You gotta get the lab diamonds.
The lab diamonds. Yeah, they do like the lab joint. They be trying to say you
it look the exact same until they put that little on it.
No,
then it's over.
They get away with the radar. They probably got them in cell phone apps now.
Probably.
Phoned up to your shit.
I'll advise anybody though, especially if you making that type of money, you got to bring your own shit because they can renege their shit to be like, yo, it's real. Look, test it. You know what I'm saying? Especially spending that bread because it's so, like you said, it's so out here. Everything look real.
Yeah, word. If I was a rapper, I wouldn't buy no real fucking jewelry. For what? Everybody shit fake. They said Baby had on fake jewelry. Baby.
I don't know.
Rick Ross said it, right?
Nah. Oh,
yeah,
Baby.
Song,
Remember? Baby. I thought you were talking about Lil Baby. I'm about to say, I watch his videos on Icebox all the time.
Right, that nigga be Icebox.
Yeah, Icebox scared him and shit. He was like, just put that shit on my credit. Like,
right.
Like they just took that money from you, like basically they just stuck you up. Like
put you
we put 2 extra zeros by accident. We just took $250,000 from you.
Shout out to them.
And he was just like, all right, whatever, just get it.
I get money.
We're gonna give you store credit. I was like, oh, that's funny as a motherfucker.
Right, he just said put it on my credit.
Right.
He didn't say that. He said, nah, you get that back to me, whatever. They said, yeah, we'll get you the store credit.
Because you know you're gonna be back, right? You saw that.
Still though, like
now he could game them though. You can think about it. Now he could get the 500,000 John for like.
Since you stole from me, now you gotta give me this time.
Throw the interest on him. You know, put the team of lawyers on him.
You thought you was slick? Nah,
exactly.
Nah, he bought his son the whole thing.
Yeah, you saw that. That's what I said. He got his son.
He said, just give me that.
Right.
Then they could flip that bitch on eBay. He could flip that shit.
Right.
Baby got bought that shit.
Right. And that's how they do it, man. You don't think none of these, like I said, they give them free promo.
That motherfucker got a lot of money. If you
Baby.
just $250,000, all right, just make sure I get it back. All right, store credit.
Do
all
it,
right.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Like
a lot of shit,
skip a beat.
A lot of shit, but like I said, a lot of rappers, they still be, they get the layaway, but they get to wear it. They get to take it home. You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? That's their shit.
But they said something.
That's why you hear it every once in a while, be like, this motherfucker owe me.
Yeah, but when the rappers go to jail and shit, they be like, hold up now, I'm gonna get paid.
Right.
Cause he still got some money.
Right. We want their money, man. Niggas be wanting to keep up with the Joneses, man. But let's keep up with these games, man. Like I say, you got Carolina falling at Tampa Bay, man. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. You was talking about Tom Brady had the last 2 good games? Definitely had this game. Mike Evans over 200.
Did he get up clean? That nigga,
yeah, like I said, man, he came back. They clinched the playoff berth. You know what I'm saying? So
Mike Williams had 200 yards. Ain't nobody say nothing about nothing. That's like regular now.
Mike Evans. Yeah.
Mike Evans.
Yeah. He had 204 and 3 touchdowns. He did his thing.
Yeah.
Against Carolina, got a good defense too. Not just like he was saying though. It was like he got like 9 years or something like that.
9 years to start his career.
9 out of 10 or something like that.
9 years to start his career. So.
Over 1,000 yards. And that's what Jameis Winston and whoever else he had at quarterback.
So hold up. That draft, Mike Evans came out. It was him, C.J. Spiller, and Odell Beckham. Is he clearly the best out of that?
Yeah.
Gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Beckham got that ring.
Beckham got the talent.
He don't play enough.
But he don't play enough.
C.J. Spiller. When the last time you heard of C.J. Spiller? I heard his little brother name or something in the league earlier. But
yeah.
You said C.J. Spiller. That was the good one, really.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you talking about? You talking about Scissor? Yeah, he played for Clemson. He went to the Bills, right? C.J. Spiller went to the Bills. What you talking about? You said C.J. Spiller though.
That's his brother. Spiller, his brother, the wide receiver.
I don't remember him.
Bills. He played for the Bills too. I might have his name and stuff.
We need the crickets button.
He definitely
over
out of there.
We gotta get the crickets button. Crickets. We don't know what you talking about. We probably do, but we don't.
Sammy Watkins. That's what
You talking about Sammy Watkins? Okay.
Sammy
How you
Watkins.
get Sammy Watkins?
They
I understand the
both went to
Clemson.
Clemson.
I understand the Clemson shit. Yeah,
And they both was fast as shit. That's
Yeah, Sammy-
the fastest niggas from Clemson.
I always say the same statement. He was like, I don't gotta live
He
here.
got a ring too, right?
Bad. Why would the Bills draft?
I don't gotta live here.
Sammy got a ring too, right?
Florida nigga.
Sammy?
He got a ring too, right? He just snuck one, right?
Ooh.
I don't know. I thought he just snuck one with somebody.
I feel like
City
he
or
did Kansas
something.
City. Was he on that
Yeah,
Kansas
yeah,
City
yeah.
team?
Yeah,
Was he on that
last
Kansas City
year,
team?
yeah. Green Bay cut him.
Green Bay just
Last
cut his
week.
ass, right?
I thought the Giants.
I don't think he won that one with Kansas City. I think he came the opposite year. He might not
Yeah,
got
so
it
he
right.
got that. He got that Harden syndrome.
He was there last year.
He ain't never gonna win.
He didn't win last
Shit, he can't. That's another cat that can't stay on the field.
Nah, he definitely can't.
He can't stay on the field for shit. But
Word.
he still
Yo,
got
you
them,
want to
still
talk
getting
about
them checks.
Let's talk about these fights real quick.
Go ahead.
We got Javante Davis coming.
Who you
Coming
fighting?
up. He fighting something Garcia.
Who you fighting?
I'm excited. We want
Something Garcia.
Nah, I was just talking shit.
Y'all ordering?
Oh nah. He said that ain't happen. But you
Yeah.
know what did happen? Dana White was fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
ain't see
got-
that video though.
They
but-
got Dana White on New Year's Eve smacking up his wife. I mean, she swung first, but he was like, wow. Like,
he smacked it
up
Yeah,
on
he was
tape?
smacking the shit out of her.
How'd they get the tape?
It was like,
Nigga, it was
that
in
shit
the
was on the
fucking club.
Jumbotron.
In
Like,
the club?
it looked like either that shit was a window from afar
Yeah,
or that
in
shit
the
was
club?
yo, like it was like 4, 10, 9, 8, and like all you see is her smacking real quick, you know. But it don't matter. You don't hit no woman. He just clapped her, blah, and then
Listen, man.
blah.
How you do that? You messing the money out.
What? He ain't messing shit up. First of all, he a billionaire. This shit gonna go away, and he white.
He got a billion?
Hell yeah. He
But listen
white.
though,
but that's some bullshit.
No, but you ain't hear about it, right?
I ain't hear about it.
All right, a rapper will do that. You hear about it, right?
You know what I mean?
There you go. The story's already over.
that's what I'm
basically.
saying. Like,
But
but he was smacking the shit
hear
out of her.
about it all
Like,
week.
yo, that yo.
But like I said,
whoa.
Dana White, that wasn't right. Like you said, anything when you add alcohol
You
to
think he taking
anything,
steroids?
Yeah, Dana White taking some steroids. Hell yeah, you don't fucking something.
He definitely got temper. You already
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit elevates your shit when you on some
Yeah.
drugs. Then you
Roid
add-
rage.
Then you add the alcohol.
Yeah, then you add the embarrassment.
Anything,
She
Right.
slapping you first.
Right.
anything. You add all that. Come on, man. I could tell Hennessy make a nigga think he's strong, man.
We not justifying it. We
Hell
just
nah.
saying all the shit that happened.
all the shit that can, you know what I mean?
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting you in the gym.
Right. She probably was, but
Nah.
nah.
Billionaire? Nah.
Yeah. You cargo, bitch.
No, what I mean by that is,
She been there for a couple months.
oh, okay.
Maybe.
No, that's his wife,
nah,
though, right?
Probably. I
His
don't
wife?
know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
We
just
don't know.
talking
We don't know all the
shit.
facts. We just-
I'm just thinking.
But in
when
general-
I think of billionaire lifestyle, I might be.
But in general, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands on a woman.
Nah,
for
not
sure.
at all. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
And hopefully the Javante Davis situation gets settled. I
Right.
guess it did. I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
was,
on-
that
that's
was some
kinda-
nasty shit. Literally.
Yeah. Right.
Where is that? That was some nasty shit.
right.
I want to see it now.
Nah, you don't want to see that shit.
I want to see if he was really wrong or not. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Dana White?
Oh,
You talking about
damn,
Dana
I'm
White?
talking
You can
about
look that up on
Javante.
YouTube or something. TMZ be having
Yeah.
anything. But yeah, we'll see when they fight though. Cause
It's
that's
supposed to be like this weekend or next weekend. Or
that's the
something.
warm up fight before he fight Garcia, right?
Before Ryan Garcia.
Fight Ryan Garcia, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said
Hopefully.
Yeah. And Ryan Garcia, he let go his fight because he want to focus on the Tank fight, so he's not fighting.
Yeah,
It's,
I think
pre-fight.
he gonna lose.
I got to take
Tank about to go on. He said he don't want to fight no more.
Tank need to fight.
He said he ain't really trying to fight like that no more. So this might be his last little. Let me get everybody out the way.
He know he can't beat certain niggas, so he saying that.
Unless he
He don't
doing
wanna fight.
that rapper shit. I'm gonna retire and then drop this album.
Right.
He just be talking.
I just think mentally, people just saying, you know what I mean? People just be in different spaces mentally now. And you put a camera in their face.
definitely be in a different space.
It's a
You
lot
know what
of
I'm saying?
that.
Then you put
he
the
ain't
camera in their
really
face, yeah.
Trained like that.
That's what I'm saying,
He
right?
got all kinds
He
of
definitely
stuff.
be in a different place.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, then you put the camera in the spotlight in their face. Like, people don't want that.
right.
They want to go out there and just fight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see though. Like I said, definitely looking forward to him and that Garcia fight.
Yeah, I love
He'll
this
knock
fight.
this cat out, you know what I'm saying? 6 rounds, whatever, 5 rounds. Then go from there. You said who's the other? It was another fight you said?
I'm not saying
Oh,
Dana
Ennis
White.
fighting on the undercard. He one of them dudes that be
Boots.
punching dudes in the back of the head. By the way,
Boots.
his last 3 knockouts, he punched somebody in the back of the head. So
So are those knockouts? They still count them as knockouts? Hitting
because he
niggas?
knocked them out first, second round. These niggas be scared to death.
I'm talking about hitting behind the head. That's knockouts. Or
It
you
be
just,
so fast, like they don't look like it till you see a replay. And sometimes
so it's like
these
kind of
niggas
like the
just be
side
going down because they don't want to fight no more. So they just be like, I'm hurt.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Gilly and them be talking about him all the time.
Yeah, he's nice. He a big ass 147 pounder, so he could beat any of them niggas. He probably could go to 160 right now.
They was talking about Spence, right? Well,
Spence ain't gonna fight him. He's Spence mandatory though. And he's on Spence. He
that's what they was talking in Yellow Beezy.
If I'm Spence, I wouldn't fight that dude. Yeah, Spence definitely get beat.
Nah.
Him and Bud would be a good one though.
Well, shit. He ain't fighting Bud. He got to fight somebody, right?
Word.
To keep, especially if it's mandatory.
That fight need to happen. Actually, I think Bud came out like, yo, it was good. Like, I'm ready.
Ain't Bud fighting somebody else, right?
I don't know.
No, yeah, Bud fighting somebody else.
I seen the tweet though. He just fought. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's the guy he fought there? Okay.
Yeah.
I know he
Did they
had.
announce Thurman versus Spence?
They put something out like that because they were trying to get everybody to fight. So they was like making everybody fight their mandatories.
Yeah, I know, yeah, something to say. I know, like, what, a month or two ago, that's what they was talking about, all the mandatories. Like, everybody, like, you got to fight niggas. I respect that.
Nah, definitely.
That shit gonna be entertaining.
I love it.
Thurman, like I said, he fell off.
He just ain't been fighting.
Yeah, he fell off.
PBC dudes don't fight a lot.
Right. Once he lost that one on PBC, that they still gave it to him.
Pacquiao, but that shit was a good ass fight. That's one of my favorite fights ever seen.
He got dropped by Pacquiao.
First round, and he came back, whooped that nigga ass.
That's
The
okay.
last 6
He still got
rounds.
dropped,
They don't
though.
never talk about that.
No,
Go look at it.
It was a draw.
You know
to
what
me.
they don't talk about though? Them other 4 rounds that he skipped into 6th round.
And they also don't talk about how he gambled all night with Adrian Broner. They ain't even take that nigga serious. That's why he got
They don't
punched in
take
the fucking
Pacquiao
nose,
serious? You crazy.
backing up the first round.
That make him
nigga,
more of
Manny
his fault.
Pacquiao wasn't playing with you, nigga.
That make it more of his fault.
Man.
Manny Pacquiao look good early in fights.
Like I said,
Can't
man.
take that nigga light.
Nah, you gotta go watch go watch a
Pacquiao played basketball.
Go watch a PBC fight, like you said. A nigga lost a fight, like I saw at my brother house. A nigga lost a fight, but his name is Keith Thurman, and he won that fight.
I'm about to say, I thought you was talking about.
Josilo Lopez.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about
that fight.
Pham Lopez because he definitely lost his last
The
fight.
nigga
last
that
one?
Josilo Lopez.
Oh.
The other nigga.
Nah, Tiafomo lost
Tiafomo,
too.
yeah,
he lost his fight, and
think
he
he lost
lost.
his
last
The
two
opponent
for
was like, "Come on, man, you know this is bullshit. You know you lost type shit." He was like, "Oh, you fight for some shit." He said some bullshit.
said some
back,
bullshit?
like,
He didn't even know he lost.
Cause I watched some of it, but I ain't watched it. That's the one because he rocked the little Heisman Trophy little jersey, right? They was talking about he was like 3-0, 2-0.
The other
For
nigga was
rocking the
nice
Heisman.
though. Like,
I don't know.
they
Maybe
should run
he
it back.
the one
That was
beat,
his last fight, though, right?
He beat Lomachenko, and then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that was his last fight, though.
He
Yeah,
beat Lomachenko. I don't
that's
think
how
he'll
his
beat
name
Lomachenko.
kind of got.
yeah. I know that's how his name. I didn't know him to that fight either.
Yeah, he lost again, but this one he lost. He lost this fight, but
Yeah.
they gave it to him on. That's why you can't go to scorecards. You gotta knock
Well, we
motherfuckers
glad
out.
they gave it to him because now
I ain't glad nothing. I
Nah,
want
I
ready to
want to
win.
go. I want to see.
That's like when they be like,
Listen,
all
man.
these niggas he be popping shit about.
That's like
we want to see.
that's like the college football game. Did you see the clip where the dude was like, they was on ESPN too, bro, and they was calling with the college with the Michigan game targeting at the end. The one dude was a Michigan fan.
Right.
He had the Michigan's jersey, all of that. He was like, you know what? Yes, maybe that is targeting. Maybe he did lead with the crown of his helmet, so maybe they should call it. But with 25 seconds left, as a Michigan fan, I don't think they should call it. And then they called it, and he was like, "That's bullshit." I mean, they didn't call it. He was like, "That's bullshit."
Right.
It's like, how the fuck? That's,
Hey, as a
it's like, that's
fan.
targeting. Like, what the fuck?
As a fan, like you said, you're gonna be that way for sure.
But it was just like crazy because they was literally arguing. No, it's not. No, you can't not call it because it's 25 seconds left.
Right.
Like, if it's a foul, it's a foul. If it's a penalty, it's targeting.
Yeah,
it's
but
targeting.
but it's sad-
And
but it's
he
the
was
sad
like,
truth,
But
though,
he
right?
understood how it really be. You know,
Right, that's what I'm saying, right. But he still had the right to
but
be
when
mad,
it,
too.
When it happened, he was like, "Man, that's some bullshit," because you
Right.
expect them to call it anyway.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying? And that is some bullshit. You can't do that,
Right.
refs.
That's what I said.
That's why we be liking y'all motherfuckers.
Right, but that's why in any athletes.
That's why Vegas rigged.
Right. and anything you do, man, don't let them people Don't put them your people, your life, your career, or whatever in them people's hands, because it ain't gonna come out in your favor.
Go get it.
Gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if I could shout out or not shout out Tory Lanez, but you can't take that to trial, boy. When they on your ass, boy, they on your ass for real.
That Canadian nigga.
That nigga is gone, man.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone, man. Everything looked. I mean, like I said, when you hearing shit, everything looked like he was about to get off. But when you leave it in them people's hands,
cause
it's different. They heard everything though. They heard the
people
first.
was talking too much and nobody was reading.
Yeah, your dumbass shot a video reenacting and shit.
It's just cause everybody thought he was getting charged for shooting old girl, but no, he was just getting charged for shooting. Period. So when the dude came up with like, nah, I seen him shooting. That's over. It's done. He lost right there.
Yeah.
Like it had nothing to do with old girl.
Prison.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Like
out from Uncle Murder rapper.
Like when you like I said, his thing was like I said, when you heard it from people, like you heard it the live joint, you'll think. But if you hear like they went off everything early. They went off when old girl said everything early. Mm-hmm. Then like I said, they got the jail call. When you got all that, they hearing that. We not hearing that till afterwards. And they're like, oh, they heard this when they was making their decision. It's over.
You shot the video though, like so they looking at you don't even take it as serious, nigga.
Yes, all that shit was laying apart. That's the system.
We can make an example out of you, nigga.
That's the system.
We rocks with the women.
Right. Listen, but like you said, all he could said is, like you said, when it's something like that, he could have just been like, listen, see what's happening. The gun just went off, and nobody meant to shoot nobody or whatever, and just took that gun charge and went from there.
Oh, you had to put a gun out, bro. Like, you had two girls you was fucking. You could have just risked it all. Like,
they said when Tory, when Megan was walking away, he was like, bitch, dance, bitch.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't know if all
wild.
that. Like I said, they was all drunk as fuck.
You feel me though?
Yeah, not for you with the guns, but when you drunk,
I'm saying like
I don't know if it was his gun either though.
That's two beautiful women. Like, all right, calm down. I know I'm fucking both of y'all, but like,
let me fuck both of y'all. They were scrapping too each other.
Let me fuck both of y'all.
He probably doing it on some old snake type shit. Like,
nah, like you said, yeah, he the man. He smelling himself. Like I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga.
Even the man, because
Yeah, but it's over. He doing his time.
She was a party pack.
He's sitting down for a little bit. Then he gotta get the fuck out of here.
He about to do a dub though. He about to get a nigga a dub.
You think they gonna tax him?
Yeah, he gonna tax. I think they gonna give if they give him shit.
I was thinking like 3 to 5.
Nah, hell
yeah, he paid for some lower shit.
Nah. If he'd have took the plea, he'd have did 3 to 5. That's what I'm saying. If he'd have been like, because you got the gun charge, you in LA, the gun charges is different too.
What happened in LA?
Yeah. Okay. So it's firing, like using all his charges is different.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's reckless.
Like I said, it wasn't never for shooting her. It was just being reckless type shit.
Yeah, but the charges is for shooting her though too. That's what.
They said They said one of them wasn't for shooting her. It was just for the simple fact that
one is for a
weapon.
Yeah, one is for the firearm. First you got 3. You're going to get 3 off of that. Then discharging the firearm, like reckless thing, and it was something else. He got charged with 3, whatever joint. So
yeah, he gonna get that much. He got that fatty.
He getting 15.
I don't think so.
Whatever he get is going to get. Say
I don't think more than 5.
Nah, he doing more than 5.
He gonna be out.
I'm in that 5 area too, man. I done seen it too much.
They gonna make money off
like
this.
Damn.
They ain't gonna keep him in there. They gonna eat off him. That's how they do. R. Kelly.
I was tripping off the dub because he ain't like say R. Kelly shit different. and like you said, if he would have got some attempted something, then that's 15. See, all right, they'll be around that 10. I'm still giving them the higher end because they want to make an example out of him. So I can see a 5 to 10. I can see a 5 to 10. Cause they always try to stretch that shit out, like 5 to 10 or something like that.
That's too much for that though, cause there's too many people rocking with Tory.
I understand, but you filed guilty though, bro.
It don't matter what the fuck the people think.
As we can see,
it's over now.
As we can see, right?
Still, like he ain't do it like. She
I think he get
like,
5 to 10.
Did she lose a limb or something?
Nah. But that's what's playing in his favor though, because it was like it's a ricochet.
It's no harm.
So it hit your foot. Now, if you'd have got a straight bullet, to the foot or ankle, then you'd have got hit. You know what I'm saying?
So
with shooting a person.
Get?
What?
She got immunity.
Nigga, she got immunity.
Oh, she snitched.
No, she
I don't know what she did.
She got
like,
immunity.
that nigga.
No, she got immunity and then still lied.
How she get immunity? She must have got a deal.
She said, "I'm not going to say nothing until I get immunity." And they
Exactly.
they gave her immunity, and then she came out and said, "Nah, I lied on all that shit."
Nah, she can't.
She did the double cross.
Yeah, she did.
And got up out of there.
Yeah, that was smart. But you still left the
She
nigga
did. She did because I
with
think
the
She did that shit so good, motherfuckers thought it was her.
right. She got that because
It
she
ain't her,
didn't.
it's Tory. So
Nah, she didn't get that because she didn't want, like you
She did
said.
the gunner.
Right. She did that because she didn't want no nothing to come on her because like I said, they were saying that probably was her gun.
Right.
'Cause they were saying they saw something in her bag and all this other
She was
shit.
supposed to eat that.
The gun was like pink or some shit. Or
It was hot.
It was lime green. or some shit.
So I don't think it was Tory.
got
He just
bag
took the
too?
shit out. Huh?
She got bread?
Who?
She like married to, I think, one of the dudes from 1501. I think.
I don't know. She's happily sold. Shout out to her. She just got married and everything. And,
I think Kyle Crawford homeboy.
so-
I think.
and
I mean, if she got bread, like she was probably like.
well, she probably got bread. She didn't have bread back then. No,
She was just making friends.
she was just making friends that was looked good and everybody was smacking.
Or maybe
So
she
she
did.
was
Or
have
not
that
smacking. I
around.
don't know. I don't know. It's just
Still around this shit.
they were saying everybody. They were saying a couple names. That's why you can say a couple names. You know, a
She
nigga
had
gonna say
access,
everybody.
So, I mean, he probably
She was
couldn't
there, yeah.
dangle
They was
carrot,
around.
enough
Yeah,
carrots.
they was around. Right. It was around.
He should have went. She should have dropped 10 mil on her. Like, yo, take this charge.
Nah, but they was
I
saying
think
they was saying he was
I think
trying to
he
offer her a
did.
meal though.
Oh, he got more than a mil, nigga. This is life and death, my nigga.
The thing
Right.
is, what she did,
But is it?
like,
back up the
But
break.
is it though?
what she did didn't hurt him at all though. Like,
Yeah,
it
she
didn't,
ain't do
like,
nothing.
But it's 3 people in the car, though, right?
There
More.
were 4 people. The other
Four.
one, the other, they
Niggas-
ended
the other
trial
one
right
ain't do
before
it.
he
Niggas
got
can't
out.
do it. Nigga, it's like musical chairs. It's like
No, but like
it's
I said,
her
That's
Megan
what it
line.
was. It was like, who did
That's the
it?
gunner.
Right.
Nobody know.
If
but
Gunna
he
and
guilty.
Young Thug only niggas in the car, Gunna's
It ain't mine.
he ain't mine.
But at the end
Come
of the
on,
day, Thug could still say it wasn't
It
mine.
wasn't mine either. That's all he
Like,
got.
at the end of
All
the
you gotta
day,
do is
like,
not say nothing. These
Then
niggas
whose
gonna
is
get
it? I don't know. It
Don't
was
shoot
in the
no
car.
fucking
I don't know.
music video either.
Right.
Fucking idiot.
No, that's why shit. Kodak. Well, a couple years last year got off some
Yeah,
shit like
Kodak
that.
should have been under the jail. Like,
Shit, like guns and everything,
Yeah,
was like in
man.
his safe or whatever. Like it wasn't mine.
Exactly. I ain't saying that.
It's in my
lawyer
house,
said
but
that.
yeah, no, his lawyer did say that. Nigga didn't do no time, nigga.
He said shit.
So I don't know, man. If you got bread, you can get out of a lot of situations for sure. And the right
If
lawyer.
you don't
You got right
talk.
lawyer.
Use the public defender.
Hey.
Just tell him what to say. Make him your
Shout out to
co-counsel.
Balanced Perspective. Our last interview just dropped. Cash with his poo. His freestyle dropped before that too. And he had a line in there. He say, "We go loyalty over royalty. Because if we all go down, the loyalty gonna pay the lawyer fees."
Yeah.
I mean, just shut the fuck up.
We fall, we'll be each other's crutches. You know what I mean?
Just don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Or be strong and like
Well,
you
they said that white biker
be like
crew,
Bobby.
the biker crew, whatever, like 185 of them or 85 of them, all got arrested over some shit, and they all didn't say anything, and they all got off.
And they knew they wasn't going to.
They got all off.
They all got off. They all did.
Yeah, once you got
all of them did not say a
yeah,
word.
once you got one, it's over.
Because it's like, you can't. Because even if you did say a word, nigga, you're dead. Anyway, nigga.
That too.
But they
Took
would
an
say
oath.
that. They would say that about all these other
But that
situations
too. But
too.
they would. I say it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You would at least you would think that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got the gangs. We doing all this and that. But
That's what Thug thought.
yeah.
Literally, if you watch that $1 Million Worth of Game, that's exactly what he was saying. I think it's normal just not to tell. That's very human nature. No, it's
They
not.
started, though. A lot of these fucking bikers.
Human nature is to tell, honestly.
These bikers be institutionalized. These niggas
Nah,
got
they be-
lineage. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they got cold.
They be blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Literally. This ain't.
You know what
I
it
mean,
is.
you got a couple people that's making more, but this ain't like you do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? They all kind of hold a lot of the same stakes. You know what I'm saying? Not like Young Thug and them was like, I'll pay you 10 to go do this. That's how you getting your money. You know what I'm saying? Like they all kind of bosses, but I don't know. Like I said, man, it's hard on that aspect too, because like you said, now you're saying they're a gang, so that helps the people against Thug. That's they basically saying. Everybody's saying, yeah, we a gang. Yeah, we did some shit. So like, oh, okay.
Nah, they wasn't. It's Gunna said that shit.
Nah,
They was saying we a organization. They had
no, but after Gunna said it, like 2 more people say, yeah, we're a gang. Like,
Oh yeah, they got this.
They up to like
They
8.
took pleas.
yeah, no, they all took pleas.
They up to like 8 people took please.
Yeah.
Like one nigga that shot somebody is about to get out. So
he got like 30 years of probation.
Right.
All this nigga had to do was not say nothing. They even had the LLC and all that. Like, you niggas was good.
Think about this, though. 30
but
years
some
probation, we're in a curfew from 10 to 6 in the morning.
These niggas just, all they
that ain't shit,
down
yo.
with them wasn't on no street shit. So.
It's crazy.
That ain't shit. That's going to sleep. On curfew, going to sleep.
See, but
in the morning.
But it depends on what type of life he living. If he living his life,
but he just.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? If he go, nigga go change his life and go work a 9 to 5 and try to start a family, then he cool. 30 years is a long time to not get in trouble with the law. You know what I'm saying?
That's a setup.
Probation is a setup. Like they gave,
that's that Meek Mill shit.
Yeah, like Meek Mill, same situation. Like my uncle, R.I.P. them, like say my Uncle Rule, they gave him like 15 years. They gave him like 10 years probation. So you think you're not gonna get in trouble with the law in 10 years? You know what I'm saying? Like it's some shit.
Honestly.
But I'm still gonna take the 30 years over the time.
Just on some real shit. Fuck everything. You shouldn't get in trouble in 10 years. I don't feel like you should.
Nah, but say for instance,
shouldn't be doing shit.
No, but say for instance, you know what I mean, like that's all you know. You know what I'm saying?
But
you
I'm saying, don't learn
street.
something else.
Hey, what was my man name?
Ain't do shit. What you do?
What was my man name? Well, Johnny Depp played Blow. That nigga came back in the games, man. One of them.
And
this is one move, man.
Out,
you snitching ass nigga came.
Got it. It'll never work
like
out.
You said, Meek Mill.
Puerto Rico in there.
It's like you said, Meek Mill.
Niggas just be like, you around it.
You know what I'm saying? He a millionaire. You know, Meek Mill, he a millionaire. So if he get in an altercation or a nigga get into a fight around him or something like that, oh, that's Meek Mill. Like, he can't do nothing.
That's how niggas
a traffic violation. They set that probation is to set you up to fail. But if you really about changing your life and not being in the street, then you straight.
Tax.
Yeah, I would think that. Like, I don't plan to get in trouble with the law for my life.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but them golf courses.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you trespassing, like they can get your ass on shit for real.
Tax your ass for 30 years, nigga.
30 years. But I'm taking 30 years over
mortgage, nigga.
But I'm taking 30 years over 6 years of my life in prison. Will you take 36 years of prison or 30 years of probation?
I ain't trusting my lawyers because I ain't saying shit and I ain't do nothing.
Which one you taking? You taking 6 years in prison or 30 years probation?
No plea, ever.
This is a Twitter question.
What's that?
This is a Twitter question. You taking 6 years or 30 years probation?
30 year probation. What you taking?
I'm not guilty. That's
you
it.
got to choose.
That's it. That's all.
You got to choose.
Nah. If I get the 6, pow, nigga.
Guess what?
Damn. I'm back.
If I'm not guilty, I'm taking the 30 years of probation because I don't plan on getting in trouble.
30 years probation? That don't sound right. Something wrong with that.
No, but
I'm gonna be home, especially if my curfew is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I'm gonna just go to sleep for 8 hours and wake up and do what the fuck I gotta do.
Why would I ever agree to that? I would never agree to no shit like that.
Nigga, do you want to do 6 years in prison? You gotta do 6 years
no,
plus.
That's the deal they got. I'm saying I ain't taking no deal.
They gonna take it to
trial.
trial.
No deal. We going to trial.
But they got
that's the offer.
They got evidence on you,
They gonna hit
bro.
you with 30 years.
No, they got no evidence.
Go to trial.
But in that case,
they got, please.
No, but in his case though, they got the nigga like lined up. Like they got him lined up.
He got good lawyers. I seen them talk and shit. Like
they got him.
They really ain't got too much. They got the media. That's what they got.
I don't know, man.
You gonna see?
I'm
next
taking
month,
30 years, man. 30 years probation.
30 years chilling in the crib. I'm good.
Because I think
I go to the movies or something if I want to. Go to the park.
At the same time, like you said, the average American, you're not trying to get in trouble.
Chilling.
You talking about Thug?
I'm gonna make me a couple more babies.
You might be comfortable with 6 years.
This nigga ain't shit. This nigga ain't shit, man. This nigga ain't shit.
Make me a couple babies. I'm chilling. 30. I'm
gonna be somebody little baby in
that
motherfucker.
This nigga wild, right? But let's get to these week's NFL games, man. We all over the place, man. But we got the boxing, we got to entertainment, man. That's what we do, man. Sports entertainment. But let's get in these games, man. This week, you know what I mean? You got the Chargers, not the Chargers. You got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders Saturday game, man. Who y'all got?
Yo, who the fuck is the Raiders quarterback, right? Because wasn't he balling?
Yeah, he balled. He balled.
And they was like, nah, we rock with him now. Like Devontae Adams. He was like, nah, we rock with him.
Yeah, he came in and you know how it is. You know how it is. He came and apologized even after he lost. Like
You said Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, they played the Chiefs though. Saturday. It's a Saturday game.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. And you got the Win and you're in Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars came out of anywhere. And they looking good, man.
Trevor Lawrence gonna be a problem.
Yeah, man. I think they win this game. Like I said, Tennessee don't got their quarterback, Tannehill. You know what I mean? I think Jacksonville take this game and take the division.
There, huh?
That nigga wasn't doing nothing. They put another cat in there that was back up for
Where are they
Pittsburgh. Yeah, they had to. He wasn't getting over 100 yards passing, man. You can't win like that.
Trash.
They ain't
I ain't gonna say trash because he's Ricky.
They ain't got no receivers.
Well, Burks is nice though, the receiver. They got Robert Woods.
Nice
Robert Woods and
theory.
Burks. Like they got the okay.
I ain't
gonna say they're elite, but yeah, they good though. But that's a big game though. Saturday. Those two good games on Saturday. I like that. You got my Jets versus Miami on Sunday. You got Baltimore and Cincinnati. That, you know, like I said, Cincinnati win. Basically, they win the division on that game. So that's why I said. That's why I said with that Buffalo, it might not mean anything.
Winning it.
What's that, Cincy?
Yeah.
Baltimore. It ended up being a tough. Well, Lamar Jackson got hurt.
Exactly.
That's what happened.
They should not be.
That's what happened with that division. You know
With
what I'm saying? But Cincinnati is good too, though. Cincinnati, Baltimore is good.
Cincinnati should be running away with that division.
You said they should be. Oh, no. I won't say running away. Because Baltimore is good. Baltimore with Lamar Jackson. I would still take Cincinnati overall. I'm not saying that.
John Harbaugh's good. That's good with the biggest.
Nah, but yeah, we'll see though. Like I said, you got Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. Tampa Bay probably rest some of their people. They don't got nothing to play for. They got the division. They got a home game. You got the Pats and the Bills, man. That means something for the Pats. Pats trying to win to get in the playoffs.
How you think the Bills can perform in this one?
If I'm the Bills, I like to win.
Bills gonna smack that. Bills playing for the division.
You think they going for that run?
Yeah, Bills going.
You think that? You
they
think
going for
win for the division?
I'm saying you
not for the division, but they got to win for the
overall.
Overall, yeah, home field advantage. That's why they might not play that Cincinnati.
Do you think they're gonna use that as fuel though, like as they motivation?
Definitely
to get
more
their
motivation.
first Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think let's win it. You know what I'm saying? Let's win it for him. You know what I'm saying?
Because they was like they got a lot of injuries all year.
Let's win it for Damar.
You know what I'm saying? But they still been balling. They still been doing their thing.
Let's win it for Damar. I can see that. Yeah.
I ain't gonna get you past.
Even though they were still, you know, my football favorite.
That shit real.
No, but that shit's real as a motherfucker.
13 seconds left, my nigga.
Nah, but that's just different, man. You playing against half a Billy, Pat Mahomes. That's just any time on the clock. You know what I'm saying? You got Minnesota versus Chicago. You got the Texans and the Colts. You got Carolina and Denver. Like I said, you got the big game division rivals. You got the Giants versus Philly. Philly got to win to get the home field. If not, with a Dallas win over Washington.
Jalen Hurts play, he's gonna whoop their ass.
They should. Even if he don't play, they might. They might win because, like I said, the Giants are resting their starters. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Giants.
Huh?
Minshew could get rid of the Giants.
Minshew,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he good.
He nice.
He good. Yeah, he good. But it shows that Jalen Hurts is still way better. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You got Arizona and San Francisco. You got the Rams and Seattle. I believe Seattle win, and they're in the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken.
It's fire for Geno.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, they might be in. And who you got? Like I said, you got Dallas versus Washington, and you end the football season, the regular season, with the flex game.
We need to beat
Detroit
Dallas
versus Green Bay.
We need to beat Dallas so bad. We need to beat Dallas.
Oh yeah, y'all spoil their dreams. Y'all spoil their dreams.
Get them out of here. The other game is fire too, though.
Huh?
So the other game is fire too.
And Detroit,
Green Bay. Green Bay coming off of probably the best game of the season. Detroit been scoring all year like crazy, except for them couple duds they had.
Detroit winning their end.
That's what you got, Detroit?
No, I said Detroit winning their end.
Oh.
Well, I got in that game. Let's just do it. I'm gonna go for the underdog. I'm gonna rock with Detroit.
Detroit gonna get in the playoffs.
I like the bad man, but I like Detroit with that momentum they got. You know what I'm saying? Even though Green Bay do got momentum too.
I said
in Lambeau. I don't know. I know what I'm staying with the bad man. You know.
You flip?
I'm staying with the bad man.
You flipped already?
I flipped first. I'm gonna stay with the bad man. Green Bay at home with Aaron Rodgers, man. It'll be a close game.
Man. I'll go with Detroit.
I'm definitely going Detroit.
I'm going Detroit.
I'm watching Green Bay. They trash.
Yeah, now Green Bay, like I said, they on about 4 or 5 game winning streak, so they counted them out. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be definitely interesting. It's a couple games that's interesting to end the season.
It's always
win and
get
in.
Games.
The win to get in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love it. Love football. You know, last game of the season, win and get in. You know what I mean? For sure. So,
You heard?
but it's gonna suck to miss football after that. Man. Sundays.
I ain't worried about it.
What you gonna do on Sundays? I love football, man. I love football, man.
Record song.
Nah, I love football. Just in the
Shit,
gym,
music
just work
video.
out. That's it.
Pham TV. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, it's your boy Henry Drake.
It's John.
Mac Marlon.
Mac Marlon.
Mac, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's a fair
Marlon,
perspective.
That's how we do, man.
We were chilling for the last hour 24.
For sure.
You know what
Just
I'm saying?
chilling,
About
conversating anything in the world going
Yeah, hour
on.
24.
Yeah.
Don't even seem like it, right? That's how it be.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, right?
What you heard? We out.
Peace. Happy 2023, Jordan.